Hi there, I'm Andy Black, your Facilitative Leader on assignment for the Facilitative Leadership Learning Program. In your last learning experience, you learned about the dimensions of success, results, process, and relationship, and how a facilitative leader can use these dimensions in a variety of ways. A leader can conduct a post-mortem of a project after it's complete using these three dimensions to determine what was successful and what changes could be made the next time to increase success. A leader can use the dimensions as a process check during a project to evaluate how the work is going and to identify areas for intervention to keep the project on track. Or a leader can use these dimensions as a planning tool to set out metrics for a project, which will allow the leader and the team to have a picture of what success will look like when the project is complete. In your interim assignment, we're asking you to use the dimensions of success as a planning tool. We want you to think about a project you have coming up and to develop some central metrics for it across the dimensions of results, process, and relationship. This assignment will ask you to identify what we call performance indicators and what we call targets. First, performance indicators specify what it is you want from the project, and second, targets quantify how much of it you want. For instance, if a project were a fundraising event, the performance indicator might be the money you generate, and the target would be a specific amount, let's say $100,000. Performance indicators and targets. This assignment asks you to think not only about your results indicators, but also process and relationship indicators that you might use to measure success for your project. So let me give you an example, and I will stay with the idea of a fundraising event, say a dinner. I've already given you one set of measures. In the results category, our performance indicator would be the money you generate, and the target would be an amount, here $100,000. If we were to look at process measures for a fundraising event, one measure might be the number of people we communicate with about the event. I'll pick an arbitrary number for this indicator. Say we want 5,000 people to receive information about the event. Another process measure might be board member attendance at the event itself. Here, our specific target might be that 80% of all our board members attend the event. The process measures should be predictive of success for the activity or the project. In my case, if we don't reach out to people, no one will come. If our board members aren't there, no one will be available to talk to prospective donors. Now, in terms of relationship measures, one performance indicator might be follow-up emails to attendees of the fundraising event. Here, the specific target might be that 100% of the people who attend the event receive a follow-up email thanking them for being there. A follow-up email of this type would improve relationships with attendees. A second performance indicator might be board member interaction with attendees at the event. The expectation could be that each board member will interact with at least 10 attendees and then track the interactions on a response card of some kind. Here, the measure is 10 attendees per board member, 100% participation in response card submittals. The assumption is that if attendees have a personal connection with a board member at the event, they'll be more likely to donate now and in the future. This example will give you an idea of how I might use the concept of the dimensions of success to set some performance measures for a specific kind of event. Your task then is to identify a project you have coming up and do some reflective thinking. How would you know if the activity were successful? I'm challenging you to broaden your reflection beyond the obvious and consider various process and relationship measures and specific indicators and targets you might develop for them. You'll be asked to share your insights and ideas with another participant in a facilitative leadership workshop. Thanks for listening, and good luck with this interim assignment.